What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and if you know my channel, then you know I love building Glocks, and you also know I love the Glock 26. So I have a ton of Glock 26 builds. It's just fun to create your own firearm. You don't always end up having to carry it. It can just be a firearm that you built yourself. You bought the frame, picked out the parts, installed everything, and it gives you a little, connection with the firearm, a little sense of accomplishment, and especially when that thing runs every time, there is no better feeling. But before we get started, please hit the like button, drop a comment, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't matter to me what you put in the comments, just put something down there. It all helps. But anyways, people were wondering which Glock 26 I've been carrying the most lately and why. And honestly, it has been this right here. This is the everyday carry build. That's what I call it. And it's because I built this, 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, whatever it's been now, simply for everyday carry. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, but at the same time, I wanted something that I considered complete. And I don't consider a firearm complete because, with a red dot. I don't need a red dot, especially for self-defense encounters. Chances are you're never even going to look at your sights. You use sights and red dots for training and, learning how to shoot and stay accurate and stuff like that. But other than that, you're rarely ever going to need them in a self-defense encounter. But what I wanted out of an everyday carry firearm was I wanted a stainless steel slide because that's just my favorite color. I wanted some good grips on there. I wanted some awesome night sights. And I just wanted a firearm that I really liked and enjoyed. But I also used good quality parts, right? For internal wise, it's all OEM other than this trigger right here. But on top of that, like I said, if you vet your firearms, if you train with them, if you test them, if they deem reliable, then chances are they're going to be reliable. I've had Glocks that have issues right out of the box, all OEM. I've had builds like this that have ran flawlessly for thousands of rounds, not a single issue. It all depends on your vetting. It also depends on the parts you use. But anyways, we're going to go over the list of what is exactly on this firearm. People always ask about these base plates. They see the black one I have, the green one, the beige one, the silver one. These are Henning Group. They're +2s, and they add just a little bit of length plus past the flush mag, but it adds 2 rounds. So this is a 12+1 setup right here, really small. You still get your pinky on there for the people who want their pinky on the firearm, and on top of that, they make awesome colors that match your slide. Then we got Handle It Edge Series grips. They're awesome. They're somewhere in between rubber grips and sandpaper grips. Dead in between. They don't rip your clothes up. They don't tear up your stomach, but you can have a good grip on them when it's, when your hands are sweaty, when it's hot out, when it's raining, stuff like that. Wheaton Arms Trigger. I love the Wheaton Arms Trigger for multiple reasons. One, it leaves a lot of space in your trigger guard for if you are wearing gloves. A lot of us live in cold states or states that get cold, so you want to have a firearm where you can get your finger in there and it doesn't pull on that trigger or mess with the trigger at all. So Wheaton Arms have been 100% reliable. Wheaton Arms triggers are just flawless. They're great defensive triggers, flat-faced. They're perfect for everyday carry. Then I put the extended OEM slide release. You can just buy those. Those are Glock parts. Invoke takedown lever. I just like that because it just makes taking down a Glock easier. It's not harder. I mainly got it for the color coordination, but you should see these. They're actually designed really well. Invoke is a great company. You'll see on my 43X I have Invoke parts and stuff like that. But it's just a smaller company that supports 2A fully, so I like to support companies like that. Up top, we got a Hooper Gunworks Titan slide. Absolutely flawless slide. I had multiple of these from Hooper Gunworks. Not a single issue. This exact slide, I have multiple. Absolutely love them. I also run it on my Glock 26L. They make a one-piece slide where you use a Glock 19 barrel, and it comes out to here, but you still have a 26 frame. Absolutely awesome. Then I have a Gray Ghost Precision barrel. I wanted one of the best barrels. Plus, I got a great deal on it on eBay, brand new. So how can you beat that? It was cheaper than an OEM barrel, but it's also an awesome barrel. That's a newer addition to it, but absolutely runs flawlessly. Then up top, we got Trijicon 3-dot sights with that white outline. You can't really tell right now that well because the sun isn't out the way it should be, but those 3-dot outlines are the brightest outlines that you're going to find on any pistol. And then that tritium is great when it is dark. And then for the backplate, I believe that's a Zev backplate. But the point is, people always say, oh, you buy a Glock and you just add thousands of dollars to it. No, actually, I just buy the frames and then I build up. Therefore, I don't waste all those parts. But on top of that, even if you do that, who cares? You're building a firearm that you like, a firearm you enjoy, and on top of that, those parts just become spares. If anything goes down, you just swap them right back out. I mean, it just is what it is. There's nothing wrong with building firearms or, working on them or creating your own or customizing them. I actually really enjoy it. But that is my Glock 26 everyday carry build because it's just that exactly, an everyday carry build. It has everything I want. A great trigger, great sights, great grip, great capacity. Literally the perfect everyday carry Glock 26 for me. It might not be for you, but maybe it gave you some ideas for building your own. Hope you guys watched or enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Once again, drop a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, or even hit that dislike button. Tell me why you didn't like the video down below. I'm open for criticism. Thanks for watching, guys.